Today, I wanted to kind of go back to some basics. I think about the all of the things that are happening in the world right now that are trying to get our attention. And I've said this before, but our attention is a very valuable commodity. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry to try to get our attention, because where we put our attention is where we put our energy, it's where we put our action, it's often where we put our dollars, our time. And right now, in the middle of a very divisive political landscape, there are a lot of things designed right now to get our attention: commercials, mailers, flags, bumper stickers, Facebook ads, blah blah blah, right? Everything is seeking our attention to try to get our energy, our belief, and our votes. um, and I know for me, I have felt myself kind of getting scattered in all of that. And so I went back to a very basic practice. And so it motivated me to share that here. And it's called a body scan. I've done it many times in the practice here, taken little segments of it, or led us through an entire thing. And one of the nice things about the body scan is that it brings us into what we are experiencing right now in this present moment. And that can only be happening now. So what my body, as right now I'm feeling a cool breeze on my skin, that's only happening right now. I can only feel that. I can only smell the fall air. I can only see these fall colors right now in this moment. And so a body scan allows us to go into our own bodies with curiosity and be present with them, to bring our attention there on purpose, to observe our mind as it tries to pull us into story or judgment or narrative. That gift that our mind does, that gives us, where it tries to pull us and we get the opportunity to observe it and bring our awareness back to the present moment, which we're going to use our body to do that. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and get in a comfortable position. You can close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And just allow your breath to come in fully and to exit completely. Find a body position that is comfortable, allowing all of your breath to go in and out, while still striking this balance of being open and attentive. So I often borrow Brene Brown's phrase, where we have an open front and a strong back. We're bringing our attention into our breath, following it as it moves through us and into our world and back into us. Getting a bit more intentional with our breathing, breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth, allowing our bellies to soften so that they can fully expand and our breath can go deep. Begin to let go of the noises around you. And when I say let go, what I mean is allow them to be there without your resistance, without a story attached to them. Just allow your ears to receive those sounds, and letting go of any attachment we have to them. And begin to shift your attention from your outside world, which is where it's probably been all morning, mine too, to our inside world. And if you get distracted at all during this process, just accept that your brain is human, that it's doing what it does, and that you can acknowledge that and then come back to the practice. Now slowly bring your attention down to your feet. Begin observing sensations in your feet. You may want to wiggle your toes a little, feeling them against your socks or your shoes or the cool ground. Just notice without any judgment. And you might imagine sending your breath down to your feet as if your breath is traveling through your nose, your lungs, your abdomen, your pelvis, your legs, and all the way down into your feet. And then slowly exhaling that breath back. Allow your feet to dissolve in your mind's eye. And move your attention up to your ankles, your calves, your knees, and your thighs. Observe the sensations you're experiencing throughout your legs. And just as we did with our feet, we'll breathe into and breathe out of our legs. If you notice any discomfort or pain or stiffness, just be present with that without judgment. Observe it. Observe how all the sensations rise and fall, shift and change moment to moment. Notice how most of these sensations aren't permanent. Allow your legs to dissolve in your mind and move your attention to the sensations in your pelvis, your lower back, your upper back, softening and releasing as you breathe in and out. You might allow your attention to go towards certain muscles, temperatures, points of contact with the furniture or the floor. And with each out breath, letting go of any tension you find as you explore. And then gently bring your attention to your stomach and all the internal organs here. Noticing the process of digestion, the sounds, the feeling. Notice your belly rising and falling as you breathe. And again, just being very aware of our self-talk, hearing it, and coming back to the practice. Allow your awareness to move into your chest and your heart, feeling your heart beat and your chest rise and fall with each breath. Allow your energy to move up your throat, into your face, noticing any tension that's being held. Allowing each inhale and exhale to bring a softening to the lips, to the jaw, to the space between the brows. We're expanding our awareness now to our full body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, opening your eyes, and coming back together. Thank you. Thanks for joining me, everyone.